Hey girl, hey, it's your birth bestie, Nurse Rini, and I am just sitting here making a post for you guys, and I decided to take you along with me on that journey. Sometimes my posts come from the inspiration of Reddit stories and TikTok videos, and sometimes I draw inspiration just from Canva itself. And then, still, some other times there are things that I just wish my patient knew that they could do or that they could have, so that's how I get my inspiration. What came to me today was considering how you labor, right? Like we talk about all the preparation, the baby's nursery, and our baby showers, and all the things we prepare for, but it's really rare that I see moms deck their rooms out. Okay, so there used to be this TV show called Pimp My Ride, and I feel like you guys could totally pimp your room out or trick your room out or whatever like that. So I made this reel to share with you some of the things that you consider to have the birth environment that you want. So, I think that this is super important because I once had a patient who totally transformed her room. Now, granted, you can't have like candles or anything, but you can have like aromatherapy lamp warmers depending on your hospital. Make sure you check with them first. LED candles, fairy lights. I mean, there's just so many things that you can do. You can have music or not, and you can have as many people in there as you want or don't want. And I will tell you about a patient that I had that made the biggest impression on me. This woman came in with her partner, and he literally had a bass drum. They also had other background music that gave an ethnic African type of vibe. You know, the lights were out, and we only had the glow of the computer light. And I was here for it. And it was all quiet in the room. And that was the vibe that she went for. And it totally worked because when I tell you she transformed that room, you definitely felt like you were not walking into a hospital room, that you were walking into their private room and that you were interrupting something. But as clinicians, we totally dug her vibe and we really leaned into letting her have the ambiance that she wanted to have during her birth experience. I've been in a room with patients who've had like rock music, Salt and Pepper's Push It. It really just depends on what feels good and right to you in that moment. And my darlings, if you are having a C section, you can still ask the surgeons to play the music that you want to hear or the anesthesiologist. They can do that for you, and it's totally common for that to be done in other surgical aspects. So if you have a scheduled C-section, then you can just go ahead and have your recovery room decked out or really emphasize, decor in your postpartum room. But don't let the moment pass you by just because you're not having the exact birth experience that you want. A lot of times with birth information and education, I like to focus on what happens and why it happens because there really are just some things that are beyond our control. And yes, some of it is just specific to a hospital birth. But if you're having a hospital birth, then I want you to know what's feasible and maybe what's something you can talk to your provider about. In the meantime, things that we can control are how we labor and what that environment looks like for us. And that's important because of the mental health aspect. And we place so much emphasis on our birth plan, but we never really talk about the environment in which we labor. So I want this to be something that you can consider. Now, as for your visitors, that's going to be something that you really need to consider. Again, I oftentimes see families, mom and partner say, I just want it to be us. Then we'll have visitors at home. And then obviously some people really want their families there to witness this miraculous experience. It really just depends on you. But this is how I, make my material and my content for you guys. Sometimes I do it on my phone. Most times I do it on my phone. If the idea comes to me randomly and I'm not at my laptop, or I will do it on my laptop or my iPad. But anyway, thought I'd just chat with you guys for a minute, and I hope you all have a lovely day, and I hope that this gives you something to consider. Make sure you save this post for when you get to that special time, and be sure to go to our website where you can join our free webinar and other free resources we have there for you. Bye!